Hello everyone, today we're going to look at the Ogio Renegade backpack, which you can see here. We're going to look at it, compare it to another kind of high-end gadget backpack, which is the Compartment. And we're going to actually see the Ogio in demonstration, see how much stuff you can actually get in it, and see if this is maybe the right backpack for you in your travels. So again, it's more of a technology backpack. It's got a lot of rooms for tablets, computers, and other different kinds of gadgets. So it's a little bit more than the old knapsack you threw over your shoulder for 5th grade. So let's look at it and see if this is maybe something for you. Okay, I wish I was a little bit better of a videographer so I can really kind of demonstrate everything that's in the backpack. So up front we have the top right here, which is an area I've always just kept little knickknacks. So I have my different chargers. I carry a portable actually I carry a portable router with me whenever I travel, because if I am in a hotel that only has wired connections, I can plug it in, plug in the wired connection, and guess what? It's now wireless. So now my tablet and everything else works. So keep that right up here on the top. We'll zip that up. We'll go to the next level here, and you'll see that this is where you can actually keep your tablet. So it's you'll see that it fits in there. It's got the red lining right there, and this is to help protect your tablet. Now, one concern I have, and it's not a big deal, is that with a decent sized case on here, it won't fit in the little slot that's designed for it. Now, that's not that big of a deal, but it is a little bit disappointing that it doesn't quite fit, because I do use the Props power case for additional power on my laptop or my iPad. So it does roughly double the thickness of my computer, my laptop. Again, here you have another pocket. I carry knickknacks. It's also a great place for your passport. You've got side pockets on both sides that are identical. So here, again, I keep a little Trent power pack, and then just a bunch of other little odds and ends and chargers. Then right here, this is actually for sunglasses, and it's actually a pretty cool little design. I keep other things I don't want to get crushed in it, so you've got a sunglass case here that's hard. So this is a non-crushable pocket, so that's kind of cool. Again, I don't necessarily keep sunglasses in it, but if I wanted to, I could. I keep other things I don't want to get destroyed, like some protein bars and other things when I'm traveling. They can go in there, and I don't have to worry about them getting crushed. So now we're going to change some angles on it and look at the two main compartments on the backpack. Okay, so we've changed the angle here. You'll see this is the main compartment. It opens up, and I can easily fit a variety of things in here. So I've got my V-Moda headphones, my Bluetooth stereo that I carry with me, and a book. And then there's actually still quite a bit more room in here if I need to put other things. So right off the bat, you have quite a bit of room in the main compartment, and more room than you actually find in a lot of these kind of gadget packs. So if you can see, my EcoGear Bluetooth radio here is pretty good size, and it fits in there with no problem at all. Same thing with the case for my V-Modas. Again, pretty good size, and you really don't even see that it's in there. And then finally, we're going to open up and we're going to look at the main area for your laptop. So one more area of storage, and then we'll look at some of the other features. Okay, here's the sleeve for your laptop. Now you can see it's pretty deep. I've got a 16-inch laptop in, and what the Ogio Renegade has is the reactive suspension system for kind of protecting your laptop. Now it's going to be difficult to see, but what it does is it forms a little pocket underneath the laptop as a wedge. So if you look right here, you can kind of see it demonstrated. So you form a little pocket around the laptop, so that way when your computer is set down or dropped, like so, you've got a nice piece of padding all the way around the bottom of your laptop to help protect it. So that's a pretty nice design in terms of making sure that you don't damage your laptop if it does get dropped. And again, my 16-inch fits in reasonably well, and I can still get papers and other things inside of it to carry. So overall, there's a lot of space in it. The comfort level of the backpack is next. It's got a nice hard back shell here that's foam, so it doesn't feel hard on your back. Some backpacks you feel like your laptop is just rubbing against your spine. That's truly not the case here. Another really cool feature about it is that you have the front straps here that you connect to kind of help offset some of the weight directly off your back. But one thing that they do is that they're adjustable, and this is kind of cool, and that they're adjustable by simply sliding up and down. So you can slide it down and then back up to adjust that strap wherever you need to on your body. So that's a feature that you don't find in a lot of backpacks or really any that I've seen so far. So in terms of the overall support system, it does really good. It's not uncomfortable. It is a little bit ventilated too, so it doesn't get too hot in the summer, and it's padded, so that's good. The surface itself is it's hard to explain, but it's almost like a Kevlar feel to it. It's a real tough, rugged feel, so that if it does brush up against the seat front in front of you, that it doesn't tear or rip. And that's kind of key too, because you never really want to get these things snagged and a bunch of rips inside of it. So the finish itself is pretty rugged, and which is ideal for travel. So I'm going to compare it now to the Book Cobra Pack, and then we'll have a few final words on the Ogio Renegade. Okay, again, a few more final words. You got the Ogio Renegade, and then you've got the Book Cobra Pack. Both are very high-end backpacks for people who are traveling that has kind of some expensive gadgets with them. I actually like both, and depending on where I'm going, it kind of depends on what I'm going to use. If I don't need a lot of stuff, I'll tend to go with the Book Cobra Pack, because it does offer a little bit more support. It has a hard exoskeleton around the outside of to hold your computer and all your stuff, so nothing gets crushed. However, I find that it doesn't have quite as much space. It's got a nice design, but it doesn't seem to have quite as much space as I need. Now, one of the things that is an advantage to it is that it always fits in the seat front in front of me, so I can always slide it in under that seat in front of me and never have to worry about it sticking out. So that is kind of a nice feature to it. Now, in terms of overall size, and I think more of a day-to-day backpack, the Ogio Renegade is probably tops, because it is, I actually like the look a little bit better, if I'm going to be overly superficial, but it does have more space. It can carry things, and it does offer good, maybe not quite the same level of protection as the Book Cobra Pack, but still pretty good level of protection. It does not have a hard exoskeleton on the sides, like the Book Cobra Pack, but it is a little bit harder to collapse than what you'd find in a typical backpack, because of the sides and the way they're designed. So right there and right there, you do get a little support to hold things from completely crushing your backpack. Now, you do have to make sure that you don't overfill it so it doesn't become too big, so you can't put it in the seat in front of you or under the seat in front of you, but I think that most people can manage that. So my final verdict on the Ogio Renegade is going to be 4.5 stars. There's lots to like about it. It's at a price that's about $100 cheaper than some of its competitors. It does hold lots of gear. It's well designed, and again, it's a pretty good backpack for your day-to-day travel. So I'd give it 4.5 stars, and I think it's definitely something that you should, if you're in the market for a kind of a gadget backpack, something that you should look at.